So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She's gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make $50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel that's gonna date you when you have no.
Society encourages poor women to date, but they'll try to shame you for being a low-income earning man. We gotta bring back shame. Because if you're too poor to date, then a woman that's too fat shouldn't be dating either. And right now, I can see your lower body without even having to see it, because the top is telling me enough. We gotta start shaming these porkies, dog. It's enough is enough. They don't respect us, man. And they're never gonna respect us until we just start disrespecting them back. Like I said, we're sitting here letting these Instagram influencers and these podcast hosts come online time after time again and try to diss us. Look at her. You know why she's mad about a man making $50,000? Because you can't afford her weekly meals. Because a woman like this, she wants to go to STK twice a week. She's eating good. She's not missing a meal.
Listen, no lies detected. And you know what? It's always, big girls always have big dreams and always trying to tell men what they need in order to help them fulfill their big life. You know what I'm saying? It's always the big ones with the big dreams, with the big everything that's trying to expecting all of this from a man. And it's just unfortunate because it's unfortunate for them because they're going to realize real quick that this is not going to work out in their favor. You're not going to get the outcomes that you're trying to tell others that they should be expecting and looking for. When you can sit there and you're probably, a lot of these women are the opposite of what men are actually looking for. That is why a lot of them are mad, in my opinion. This is why I like to call other women pick-me's to shame them, because they ain't picked. And they're struggling with getting picked. And so you mad because other women are having it easily picked. But you don't want to do what's necessary to get you picked like her, because now you're going to feel stupid about your whole spiel. The whole thing that you've been pushing and talking about, you went against it because you realized it wasn't working. So you can't do that. You can't look stupid in front of the Sisterhood Bonnet Crew members, because they're going to say, oh, girl, now you a pick me. You're afraid of the Sisterhood Bonnet Crew committee, because they're going to turn on you the minute you try to go lose some weight, the minute you start trying to do things for a man. And then, oh my God, don't let you get attention from a man. Oh my God. They going to spaz out. They going to crash out. Like, wait a minute. Now you up here. Oh God, we can't deal with no. You more worried about the Sister Crew Bonnet Good committee than you are getting the man and the desires that you want. And then, a lot of these women kill me with this idea, oh, I ain't doing nothing for a man. I can't do anything for a man. Like, come on, that's your problem. You are afraid of the Sisterhood Bonnet Crew committee. You're afraid of what they gonna say versus what you want. Because deep down inside, I have to believe that a lot of these women really want a man. They really want to cook for a man. You could tell y'all like to eat. A lot of y'all are big as hell, like you like to eat. So what's wrong with you cooking for you and a man? You know you got to eat too. So, but you're afraid to tell, to do anything that's going to go against the Sisterhood Bonnet Crew committee. And you don't want to upset them. So you try to appease them every chance you get to try to tell them how much you don't need a man. Girl, I would never be doing this. I got to be outside. I'm not going to lose weight for a man. Well, lose it for your goddamn self. You should be afraid of diabetes and high cholesterol.
Oh my God.
Instead of worried about the Sisterhood Bonnet Crew committee, because they're not going, trust me, when one of them find a man, baby, they ain't gonna give a damn about what you think. They gonna go with their man and be living their best life, and they gonna parade in your face and make you feel dumb. The very things that they tell you not to do is the exact thing that they gonna end up doing. So do what makes you happy and stop worrying about them, because that's what it is. It's the Sisterhood Bonnet Crew society that's got y'all trapped and stuck, making you think this is how you're supposed to act and behave. No. If y'all know men don't want no big old fat woman who gonna have struggles having babies, if y'all know men don't want all these single mothers who got all these kids by all these different men, Baby, just disqualify yourself. And I think that's what they're doing in a low-key way. You're putting all these obstacles in place so you can seem like, oh, you just this high class and you want all these things. No, you can't get what you want. That's the thing. So instead of acknowledging that and saying, you know what, I've tried. I've been out here and men just don't unattracted to me. Instead of you saying that, I know women, so you're not gonna come out and say that. So you're gonna deflect and you know, flip it around and make it into something that's easier, you know, to digest for yourself and others, and start to create a narrative that makes you feel good about you not getting what you want and why you can't get what you want. You try to turn it around and make it into something positive so you can feel comfortable and rest in that and feel like, oh, you're not a bum at the bottom of the barrel that you complain you don't want. Because remember, if you listen to what she said in this clip, she said, okay, or get you a bottom of a barrel woman. What is a bottom of the barrel woman? A woman who's probably fit, attractive, probably don't make a whole lot of money because she's not priding herself on this independent boss chick BS that y'all are running on, thinking that's going to get you a top tier man. And it's not. Because a lot of y'all are still obese. It doesn't change that. And you still have a bad mentality and a bad attitude. So men don't care about how much money. They ain't worried about you. You ain't trying to spend it because you want a man who makes a whole lot more than you do. Make that make sense. But what that bottom of the barrel woman y'all are talking about, that pick me, is probably fit, feminine, cooperative. She not focused just on money. She's focused on a man who's going to treat her right, respect her, love her. Those are the women who end up getting picked. And y'all so stuck on this foolishness, you can't even see it. The women y'all be talking about are pick-me's are the feminine, fit, gorgeous women who have a man already, or the ones who probably will get one while y'all sitting over here eating your feelings because you really depressed low-key about all the work that you got to put in and all this money you got to spend because you're doing it by yourself. You're tired. So that's why you need a man coming in and making a lot of money. He got to pay for your food bill. He got to make sure you good and nice and full. A lot of y'all have kids, so then they got to pay for your kids, got to pay for all this lifestyle that you've already created by yourself. Most men don't even want to come into that because they're like, wait a minute, I got to have a say. I want to create something with you, not on side of you. I don't want to come into your already made lifestyle. You want to build something with somebody together. That's the optimal goal. But no, y'all go out here thinking this independent stuff is great and living your own lives, creating your own lives. Then you want a man to come in and take a back seat to what you've already created. Girl, child, y'all got to get the hell up out of here. Ain't no man trying to do that. Any man with some sense ain't trying to do that. So I don't know if women are low-key, some women are low-key isolating or removing themselves kind of in a way from the dating market by putting the expectations so high because they know that most men ain't gonna want to meet it, and especially for them because they've tried, and the men that they tried to get didn't want them, and now they're just creating some other narrative. So yeah, I just think it's ridiculous, and we see the decline of all of this. So hopefully, once again, we can reach the youth. And let these young women know that this is not the route that you have to take. This is, you work with, the majority of the relationships that have worked out are because people work together. It's because people work together in every way. When you marry somebody, y'all become one. So that's something a lot of people need to learn, and I think it's important. And it shouldn't be looked at as a diss or something that's negative on women. No, it's a great thing. It's a great thing to be able to add to your man. But now these women want to be the men, so they want the man to add to them and make their lives better. It's insane, y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.